I have here, listen to this. This Rabeinu Bachaye, worth chazering and reviewing 1,000 times. This Rabeinu Bachaye is found in Devarim, Chaf Perek Chav Beis, Pasuk Ches. Okay? So it's Rabeinu Bachaye over there. It has to do with putting a fence around your roof, and if somebody falls, the person who didn't put up the fence is guilty, but the pasuk refers to them, and Chazal refers to him, that they're guilty for not having put a fence up, but the reality is the person who fell and died was meant to. That's the way it works. Hashem controls the world. And listen to what he says here. Listen to what he says from the Medrash. Ki kol ha-nivroim kulam nivru b'cheftzam u'ritzaynam v'HaKadosh Baruch Hu haidiyam. Every creature that was created wanting to be created. Listen to what he says. V'HaKadosh Baruch Hu haidiyam b'reishis habriya kol inyaneim kulam. Hashem informs every single person before they're born everything that's going to happen in their life. This is what you're going to be like. This is what your nature is going to be like. This is what your financial status is going to be like. This is what your family is going to be like. This is what your health is going to be like. And then let me tell you, Hashem says, this is what's going to happen to you. This is what's going to happen to you when you're 1 year old. This is what's going to happen to you when you're 2 years old. And when you're 25, this is going to happen, which you're going to call a train wreck. And this struggle, and this disaster, and this difficulty, Hashem describes every event that's going to happen to them. And he tells them how their life's going to go, how long they're going to live, and how they're going to die. And he tells them how their livelihood's going to be. In bitzar. Are they going to have a lot of money, or are they going to have only a small amount? Is it going to be tight? Will they have the money on their own, or will they be supported by others? And he says that's what the Gemara in Rosh Hashanah says, that Hashem informs everything. Ve'hakol rotzui v'kiblu. This and all the creatures that are created, every person that is created, he quotes it, Kol ma'aseh bereishis ledaitam nivru, litzivyoinam nivru. Everything that was created with their knowledge, with their acceptance. V'chol tzavam v'hakol rotzu v'kiblu. Everyone who was born and every creature that was created turned to Hashem after he told us the entire story of what's going to happen, and we said, we want it, we accept. Unbelievable. This is what the Rabeinu Bachaye says is the meaning of the Gemara in Rosh Hashanah and a Medrash. Unbelievable. Every one of us was told. So while we look at this and we see it at first, when we're going through the rough day, we say, this is a train wreck. I say, is it train wreck? So why did you sign up for it? Because there was a time when every one of us had the eyes that were a little bit like the eyes of Hashem, and we saw how through that experience, through that difficulty, we're going to become something. We're going to have the ability to exercise parts of our personality, parts of our midas, parts of our study, and to actualize it and internalize it and become something. And that was going to get us closer to our Sinai. And that was going to embed the Torah deeper in our soul. Like Chazal say, the Torah is only nickness. The only people who acquire the Torah are people who memes atzma, the people who die over it. That means it's the effort, it's the struggle that really bonds it with our essence. And there was a time when we were sitting there, right there on a nice, cozy couch made out of cloud. And Hashem was like, see, this is how it's going to go. And we said, Hashem, that looks epic. That looks amazing. Look where that's going to take me. Where do I sign? And although when we come down here, we get clubbed on the head and we don't remember nothing, remembering that we once knew is tremendous chizuk. And reminding ourselves that this is the journey and it's meant to be. It's not a mistake. There's not a glitch in the system. We didn't get the bum roll. Someone didn't swap the script on us. Life is not out to get us. No. This is meant to be because of all the constructive purpose that it has in it, that Hashem sees in it, and that we ourselves once saw in it. But the friend who I was talking to, I remember he said that we were reminding ourselves about this Rabeinu Bachaye, and he said he remembers once he was having a really rough time, and he said to Hashem, Hashem, I don't remember signing up for this one. Sometimes you be like, Hashem, I don't remember this part in that story you told me. So that's how it feels down here. He said, but even joking that with Hashem and saying that, and then reminding himself that no, indeed he must have. That's tremendous chizuk. And sometimes that's for who we will become, and then all the reward and closeness with Hashem will develop in a spiritual realm, in Olam Haba. And sometimes it's very practical. We don't see. I saw the quote from Steve Jobs that he said, in life, all the dots connect. He said, you can't connect it moving forward. You can only do it in hindsight. And that's of course true. Our Sfarim HaKadoshim have already said that also. We're able to see, looking backwards, we can't see it moving forward, but that the dots connect and they lead you to where you're supposed to go and who you're supposed to become.